Okay, so for installing Linux or Unix operating system, I'm going to tell you like you have to install this Virtualbox. Okay, go to this Virtualbox. So this is nothing, just a virtual machine. You can go over here, you can go to downloads, and over here you can click this Windows host if your operating system is Windows. Otherwise, whatever, if your operating system is Linux, so you can install this. So VirtualBox is nothing, it's just a virtual machine. Now there are two ways to install Unix in your system. First is you create a separate disk partition, and along with Windows you install that Unix or Linux operating system. So first way is that. Second way is you can create a virtual machine in your over your Windows operating system itself. So what will happen is in second case is suppose you have a yes, you have your operating system which is Windows, and you are installing a virtual machine over it, and that is a virtual machine. That means uh, that is above your Windows, so it will work as another machine. So that virtual machines, this VirtualBox software will work as another, it will support the installation of another operating system over Windows. It will create another virtual machine, okay, like that. So after that, so this is for creating virtual machines. Now depends upon you what kind of virtual machine you want to install. So I would suggest you Oracle Solaris VM template. Okay, go to this. You can install this template over this. After installing this VirtualBox, you can install this Oracle Solaris VirtualBox template. Okay, so it will look something like this. I've already installed this in my system. So this is a virtual machine. So I will switch on the system. Okay, I will start this machine, and this will work as another virtual machine. So if I open up this machine, it is a Unix operating system. All right, this is Oracle Solaris operating system. All right, ठीक So this way you can install virtually your. You can also install virtually your Ubuntu or any other operating system, any other Linux or Unix operating system. Any one of these would work. Linux or Unix, any other operating system would work. Okay, you can install any one of these. So I
मैम
suggest
हमें
Ubuntu.
टर्मिनल यूज करना ना।
Yes.
मैम बैश बैश यूज करना ना हमको बस।
Hmm. Terminal use
मैम
करना.
बैश मैम सीएमडी में भी चल जाता है, कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट में। विंडोज में आता है ना मैम बैश।
हाँ बिल्कुल इसमें भी आता है विंडोज में भी but you have to work on Unix because going forward we are going to use this shell programming and all, so that is why Ubuntu or Linux is must. Okay, so let's move to assignment. So I'll be uploading this assignment to LMS and submit this assignment in the link which is specific to your batch only. Okay, I'll be uploading this assignment on LMS so you can check it over there. So let's start. So just basics of operating system. So operating system is nothing. It's just a communicator between hardware and the software. Okay, application programs are there, and it is just a uh, manager, you can say, that manages all the resources. It makes resources ready for application programs to run on your computer system, right? So I'm not going to teach theory in this laboratory. Only I'll be telling you about the environment that you are going to work with. Okay, so now again for Unix, it's divided into two parts, kernel and shell. Kernel is the innermost part that is that communicates with the hardware, and shell. So we are going to do shell programming. So that is why Unix you need to have in your system. So from next week lab whenever it is, you need to get it ready so that we can start with the programs. All right. Okay. So then for Unix commands for today itself, what you can do is you can run these commands directly online on any compiler. If you search online, uh, Unix terminal or Unix compiler. So this tutorial points also provide this Unix compiler. So I hope this is visible to you.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, so this is Unix because it's very text is very small. So I don't know. This command is. You can see this echo hello world. So if I click on execute, it will print hello world. All right. So I can also, besides this, I can, uh, create maybe I can do ls. Ls is for listing the files that are present in my present working directory, which is main.sh. Only one file is there, which I'm working upon right now. Okay. Then I have command like pwd or something like that. So pwd is for printing the path of present working directory where I have opened my terminal. Okay. Then suppose I'm using command like mkdir make directory. Mkdir is for creating a new folder or new directory. So mkdir, suppose name of that directory is abcd. So and I'm executing this. So nothing, no output is there. If you can see, no output is there. So how do you know that whether this command has worked or not? Okay, so for that you need to know what does this command do. So this mkdir just creates a folder. So how do you know that your folder is created? You need to see all the files and folders in your present folder, right? So you will do ls again. So you will execute this ls. So ls is showing abcd and main.sh. Previously it was showing main.sh only. Now it is showing that in the present in your present working directory you have abcd named folder as well as main.sh. All right. So this way you have to execute your commands. So there are so many commands given over here. You have to understand first the functionality of each and every command, and then write. You have to execute these commands, and you have to paste the output in a Word file, and then also you have to write a few lines about what does this command do in the Word file. Okay, so this is your assignment for today. So I have shown you, in case you are not having this Unix or Linux operating system, you can execute these commands in this shell over here available online. So many compilers, online bash compilers are available for executing these commands. So you can use them, but beware, because uh, this is not available. Suppose you are doing several commands won't work in these shells because it requires some background support and all. So several of these commands won't work over here. So it is must that you install that Ubuntu operating system in your laptops. All right. So there are command like cat. So cat is for uh, reading the contents of a text file. So you have to create a text file .txt file, and then you have to cat, and suppose the name of file was word1.txt. So you will do cat word1.txt. So command is will look word1 dot txt. Given that word1 dot txt must be present in your present working folder, in this folder at this path. Okay, and this word1 dot txt is in a it is having write permission. Okay, it should okay. So I'm not sure ki write or read will work. Check about this. because you need to add permissions along with whenever you are executing a command. So suppose you are opening a file, you can open it in a read mode, you can open it in a write mode. So you need to check mode also. So if you are doing ls minus l or ls minus a or ls minus ltr, so there are so many. Ls minus a means it will list all the file including the hidden files. So sorry, so if instead of ls you are doing ls minus a, so minus a is mode in which you are executing, so it will show all the hidden files as well. Similar goes for cat. So you need to check like minus a, minus r, so many other options are available, so in which mode you are opening that file. All right, so then you have cd. So cd is for changing the path of the present directory. So right now I can see that I have abcd and main.sh, two folders are two files and folders are available in my present folder. So if I want to go into next folder, I would write cd abcd. I want to enter this folder named abcd, so I will write cd abcd. So it will okay, this command, because word1.txt is not present, so it is showing no such file or directory, obviously because we have not created word1.txt file. So now I'll execute. So cd abcd is not printing anything, if you can see. So if I delete all these commands and execute cd abcd, so okay, no such file or directory because it doesn't saves whatever you are doing. Okay, so I will delete these commands. Now I'll execute. So I have created a directory name abcd and I have moved cd, changed my directory to abcd, right? So now I want to print where I am right now. What is my present working directory? It should be abcd because I have entered this abcd, right? So my present working directory, if you can see over here, is uh, I have opened this folder abcd and I have moved into it. Okay, so cd abcd is not printing anything, so you need to print the path or you need to print the output depending upon what command you are executing. So if you are executing cd, you need to print the path where you are and where you have changed your directory to. Okay, so similarly, you have to execute all these commands. Less command is there, ls, mkdir, more. Less is for reading the contents of a file from the starting. Then move command is there, remove directory, remove is there, calendar, date, echo. So many commands are there. You need to execute each and every one of these. Now for submitting your assignments, please follow this convention, okay, naming convention, and submit this assignment by 18th because it's very easy assignment, very few commands are there. And one more thing, so before starting this executing any of these commands in this shell, okay, what you have to do is you have to read about those commands. What are the options available with it? What does mkdir do? So before reading, there's no use of just executing it. All right, so read what that command is doing and then you can uh, get along with your assignment. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, you can ask.